Hello friends and welcome back to Whispers of a Machine. I have not figured out the valve puzzle yet, but I did notice that I didn't scan this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Human female fetus, 8 months, 14 days. Amniotic fluid contains traces of blue, 4.47. Blue. I don't know what that is. But anyway, I don't think I could scan it before because I didn't have it open. But, so that's a new thing. Human female fetus. I don't know if that's gonna help me or not. But, you know. Carl's bio? Oh, fingerprints. He's got fingerprints on the glass. Okay. What about Maya? Maya's not there. Okay, so... Definitely Carl has been here, which we already knew. So, anyways, I'm trying to figure out the valve thing. Chamber status. It still says abnormal heart rate. Open, close, and status. That's all we can do. Maybe chamber close. And then we do it? Maybe it only works when it's closed.
It won't turn any further.
Okay. I'm gonna watch the light. Nothing is happening.
It won't turn any further.
All right. I just had an idea. If I could maybe use my biometric analyzer on something?
The womb tank is closed.
If I open the womb tank, then the heartbeat is there. Maybe that will help me, like, there we go. Okay. And then I can just use this to get it right. Hopefully. Very high pulse. Aha! Elevated.
The heart rate looks good now.
Oh!
I'll keep the valve in this position.
Well, that was easy. Oh my god,
All
I can't
right.
believe I didn't think of that.
Seems
before.
stable. I should get going.
Okay, fantastic. Go me. All right, yeah, I gotta remember, like, I had this in my head that this was just for interrogating people, but then I realized, wait, this has a heart rate too. Okay, now let's go report in. Hooray for being teleported. Hello?
Agent England, reporting in.
Oh, there you are. How was your first day?
Well, it turns out that the second victim, Carl, was up to something. And whatever they were doing, I'm sure it's somehow connected to the killings.
Well, you got yourself one juicy case here. Those two lovebirds of yours just turned a double homicide into an anti-terrorism effort.
Shit, you're right. Do we need to call for backup?
Nah, you can always call in the local cops if anything big goes down.
I suppose. So how active is the conduit these days anyway? From what I was taught at the academy, they're practically a non-threat now.
Sure, we caught some of their head honchos, blew up a few strongholds, but it's hard to wipe out an ideology. All it takes is for a single book to remain in circulation, an idea to spring to life, and we're all back to square one.
The relentless stance against those people always puzzled me. Aren't our augs technically AI?
Sounds like someone slept through the lectures on nanoscale distributed processing networks.
I most certainly didn't. I just found it to be a bit of a gray area.
Well, your augs do not use CPU cores for processing. They rely entirely on your existing neurons.
Right, and since the nanites essentially piggyback on my brain, they're classified as a procedural system.
You got it. Perfectly legal. Enough about that. Let's get back to the case.
Sure. I found a functional womb tank in the apartment at Mimir Road. It had a living unborn child inside.
Oh. Artificial wombs are highly illegal. I'll have to notify our superiors.
There's more, Councilwoman. The tank fluid had traces of blue.
Really? Now, how the hell did they get that? Any concentrated vials?
Not that I could see.
Be on the lookout. They might have a stash somewhere.
I will. I wonder how the child fits into their agenda.
Good question, ain't it? Want to hazard a guess?
It's gotta be some kind of experiment, right?
Bingo. These people are fanatics. That's what they do.
So, what will happen to the child then?
That's not for you to worry about. I'll get word to the city, and they'll send someone within a week or so. Meanwhile, I'll have the apartment put under surveillance. I'll get someone discreet, in case the Lady of the Hour returns.
Understood.
So, what are your thoughts on the killer?
No. Perhaps they had disagreements, turned bloody. I don't know. I think this is probably bigger than all that. Because clearly, you know, they got the nutrients and probably the blue substance they got also from Maya, or they could have got the blue substance from some other organization or person, because they're probably in over their heads, is what I'm guessing. And you know, maybe they could not have a child themselves, so then they did this or something weird, something dramatic and sad, you know. And then they got in over their heads, got mixed up with too much stuff, and stuff went terribly wrong. Maybe Katerina was a bit of a crazy person. I'm thinking... maybe not a trained hitman, but I think they were in over their heads.
Maybe it was a trained hitman from an organized enemy faction.
Could be. Either way, finding this gal who was hot and heavy with Carl should be your next task.
Agreed.
If she's
I'll
alive.
do my best to track her down tomorrow.
Good. Dismissed, Agent.
Okay. Let's see if we can ask
We
her
already
anything else.
talked.
Oh, okay, fine. Oh, more teleporting. Later that night.
Hey, pretty girl. Time to wake up.
Huh? Who's that?
It's me, silly. Who else? Were you expecting other men in your bedroom?
Oh, Alex. I had the strangest dream. I was on a murder case far away. In Nordsund, of all places.
Ooh, exciting. Was I there too?
No, you were gone. I didn't care much for that part.
Well, I'm here now. I thought I'd check on how you're doing.
Oh, you know me. Always trying to figure things out.
Ain't that the truth? Sorry for waking you. I just needed to hear your voice.
That's all right. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Good night, Alex.
Good night, Vera.
So was that a dream, or was that really her implants doing that? Because that was clearly her ex-boyfriend.
And I thought dreaming of Alex was a thing of the past. Might as well get rid of some of that clutter from yesterday. No point in carrying all that junk around.
Oh, poof, it's gone. All right, cool. Now we know what we don't need. That's handy. We're still gonna need this key for some reason, which is weird because I thought I already used it.
Ugh, my head. Something is happening.
Am I getting an upgrade?
Whoa.
Woo!
My eyes feel great. Everything looks so sharp and clear.
Well, that was weird. Enhanced vision. Augmented eyesight with telescopic zoom and night vision. Ooh. Okay. Drag and drop to target.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
I just woke up and magically got some sweet
Nice big...
cybernetic vision. Killer. All right, now we gotta find Katerina.
Agent England. Good. You're up.
Hello.
Morning, gentlemen.
We were just going to see if you were awake. There's been a freak accident of sorts.
Uh-oh.
It's probably best for you to see for yourself. The timing is quite suspicious, given the recent murders.
All right. Who is the victim?
Leonard Dahl, the head of our new recycling center. He was killed sometime during the night.
In a most gruesome manner, too.
Ooh.
Gabriel will accompany you to the site.
Very well. Let's be on our way then.
Here we are.
Oh boy.
Have a look around. The man standing over there is our witness.
Got it. I'll let you know if I need any help.
Understood. I'll be here.
Ooh, I can imagine how he died already. Alright, well, first things first, talk to the witness.
Thank God you're here. Len.
Slow down. Relax. You're safe. We're here to help. Start at the beginning.
Okay. The big organics processor. I woke up late last night, heard it fire up. I live next door, so I got dressed and walked in here. Leonard wasn't around, so I turned all the machines off. I went to look for him in his living quarters, but he wasn't there. I figured he was still out late with some of the guys and that the machines had sprung to life on their own somehow. I went back to bed and slept through the night. Didn't hear anything else. When I came back this morning to work just half an hour ago, Leonard was still gone. He's usually up and about way before my shift starts. I did a routine check of the organics processor and that's when I noticed his remains in there.
Ugh.
The victim is inside that machine?
Yes.
Could it have been an accident?
I don't know. God, I can't get it out of my head.
Please, try to calm down. Could it have been an accident?
It could, maybe he fell down in the pipe, and was torn to shreds. Oh,
Ugh.
God, poor Leonard.
Poor Leonard! Okay, let's do the biometric analyzer. He's panicked right now. Understandably.
It's no use.
Oh, he's having a panic attack. Well, I can ask him.
I don't need to know his...
Alright, well, we'll come back.
About half filled with God knows what. Pretty stinky. A few crates of different sizes. Maybe for transporting some of the recycled materials?
Ugh.
Looks like the human remains are trapped behind the grinding gears. I don't think they can be moved manually.
Oh, good. Darkness? Well, I have something for darkness.
That looks like the ignition mechanism. I can see the yellow cable powering it.
Right. So what do we do about that?
I already did that. The yellow cable leads to the ignition mechanism.
Okay, so I'm gonna disconnect the cable from elsewhere then. Okay, leave. Big tube.
Guess that's the intake for materials to be recycled.
Oh, here's the cables.
This says the machine works by grinding down organics into smaller chunks, and then burning them to create biogas. The control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber, but the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first. A control panel for this machine. Looks turned off. If I do that, the incinerator activates, and it might destroy the remains. I'll need to figure out something else.
We could cut the yellow wire.
I tried pulling it loose, but it's stuck in there pretty good.
What about a scalpel? There we go.
Okay, the yellow cable is disconnected now.
Okay.
Looks like the human... That action doesn't... I already did that.
So, I mean, we're trying to get the remains out, right? So we have to do the control panel again.
I think that
there we go.
retracted the grinding gears.
Okay, there we go. Yuck. Blech.
There was a small key among the remains. It must have been in the victim's pocket.
I hope you
Ugh,
had
this is quite a mess.
gloves on.
I'm not equipped to deal with this. I'll have to ask Dr. Pearson to come here and gather the body parts.
Yuck. Leonard's key. Really quick, let's get some DNA. Shredded human male remains. Age indeterminate. Coagulation suggests postmortem dismemberment.
Postmortem. This clearly wasn't an accident then.
Aha!
It was a disposal of a murder victim.
That's good information. So who is murdering everybody? That's what I want to know. It's all gonna be the same thing, right? Yeah. Well, let's make sure that there's no bio of anyone else that we know. Okay. That's all gonna be the same. Okay.
Hey, Gabriel.
Yeah?
I've managed to secure the body. You're free to leave and get back to your other duties. The remains are in quite bad shape, so I think it's best if Dr. Pearson collects them.
Roger that, ma'am. I think the doctor has some medical emergency this morning, but he should be able to take care of it today or tomorrow.
This can't
Good.
wait till
Tell
tomorrow.
him to bring it all to the morgue.
Will do. I'll go find him right away.
Can I leave too? I really need to go get a drink.
No,
I suppose.
I need to question you.
I'll call for you if I come up with any more questions.
Okay, fine. Well, let's look around
This
more.
conveyor belt sends metal objects down into the smelter. This thing is used to transport metals to the smelter. It's filled with various junk. A control panel for this machine.
Hello.
All right, looks like these are the materials last put into the smelter. Various tools and lots of knives headed for recycling.
No scanny scan. No Leonard DNA. Scowls over that though. I mean that makes sense because he would have done that. He would have been using this. Yep. Okay. Books. Bed. Huh. Alright. Anything else? Any new scanny scans? No. Okay, what about Maya? Is she murdering everyone? What about Carl? Is he murdering everyone? No. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Any boot prints? No. Alright. Let's investigate in here.
Leonard's bed. Nothing out of the ordinary. This is probably where Leonard handled all of the paperwork. Mostly history books and some fictional novels.
Really? That's it?
I don't see how those...
Okay. Where's this key go to? Where's this metal pile for? Can I muscle boost anything?
I don't think extra...
Yeah, under the bed.
Leonard's bed. I don't think
Move the bin, maybe?
About half filled with God knows what. Pretty stink. I don't think extra...
Alright, maybe we're done then? Do I need to use the trolley now?
This thing is used to transport metals to the smelter.
Okay, well, let's just go then. Oh!
Hi, honey.
No. Wait, what? It wasn't a dream? I must be going crazy. The blue is messing with my head.
That's one way to say hello. You doing okay there, darling?
Not really, Alex.
How can I help then? This is weird for me, too.
I have no idea. It's so strange seeing you like this.
Well, I'm here now. Maybe we should just try to make the best of it.
I guess so.
Great. So, how are you doing? Really?
Oh, you know, keeping it together somehow. I thought taking on this case would give me a chance to get away from everything.
I get that. We went through a lot.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, I'll let you get back to the case. Let's talk later, all right?
Okay. I must be losing my mind.
Maybe you could talk to ghosts. That would be a very handy turn of events, actually, you know, like, considering a lot of dead people happening.
A mural depicting some kind of abstract art. Hey there.
Hi. Whoa, badass coat.
Oh, thanks. Got it a week ago.
Right on. You need to get some patches and stickers and shit for it too. Give it some personality.
I might just do that. So, you're some kind of artist.
Yeah? What do you think?
It's gotta be ball lightning, right?
Huh. That's an interesting take.
What did I get?
I'll leave him to his...
He's relaxed.
I don't think he'd...
He might. He might. To Mimir Road, northwest, east. Okay. Ooh. New stuff.
Some fairly advanced solar panels. Those alone should be capable of powering up several blocks. Not sure where that door... A light beacon, marking the northern edge of the town.
Do the
I
junkie.
don't have a reason to visit the...
Okay, we'll do that later. Ah, the guy's gone.
Nice spot there next to the wind chimes. But that... Nice suit. Looks like an apartment. Hi there, Walter.
Morning, miss. How was your first night in town?
Yeah, have a nice night's sleep? Well, I sure didn't. This numbnut forgot to unplug me, so I had to listen to his snoring for 9 hours.
I protest, Nissa. I hardly ever sleep for more than 7.
Oh, wow. That makes it much less like torture.
I slept okay. The bed was a bit too soft for my taste, but I'll live.
Glad to hear it. So, what can I do for you today?
Well, first, let me analyze you. Then, ask you about Leonard's murder.
I guess you heard what happened in the recycling center.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but man, people dropping dead left and right like this, it's getting real scary out there.
Yeah, it is.
Did you know Leonard Dahl?
A little. He came by every now and then, buying things for the recycling center. We've been talking about automating some of the work there.
Yeah? Anything out of the ordinary about him?
I wouldn't say so. He was a quiet, nice guy. A real shame what happened to him.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is? She might also go by the name Melinda.
Melinda sounds familiar, but I can't really place her. Sorry. I'm terrible with names, though. More of a visual thinker.
Okay,
Ever see this key before?
Nope, first time. It, looks really nice.
yes, doesn't it?
Do you recognize the...
Just the man.
Well, okay,
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
good.
I'm off. See...
Take care.
Alright.
An anatomically...
Let's go to the town square. Bound to be some new stuff in here. Let's see if that guy's in the canteen so we can question him. He said he was gonna go get a drink.
I don't have anything... I don't have any...
Is he in the balcony? No. Interesting.
I think they...
Okay.
I don't have any...
Well,
Horrible how much death has befallen us.
yeah.
I read that in a book once.
A fitting quote, considering the circumstances.
Indeed. Can I question you?
Horrible how I read
How come I can't question her? She's a person of the city, too. Ooh, nobody down here.
I think that's for collecting the ashes after a...
Yeah.
appears to...
Yeah, and?
One last waiting room. I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports.
You want to snoop?
I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I don't think extra... I don't think...
There was a bub-up sound. What was that? Oh, that was just my strength coming back. Okay, I don't have the doctor's DNA, so... Otherwise, it's probably all over the place. Well, I guess he's just gone, and there's nothing I can do here right now. He's collecting the body right now. Anyone up here? Or he was at his medical emergency.
Various medical... I don't need any water.
Don't need any water. Blue box. We take it now?
It's filled with cannulas. Those little needle things used to connect an IV.
Uh-huh.
I don't think... Unused bandages. A portable medical kit.
Just gotta remember that stuff is in here if I ever need first aid crap. Is this open yet?
No use.
Can we open it with this?
Doesn't fit.
Alright. Where were some other locked doors? Maybe the, apartment? Although it kind of sounded like he lived... You know, it would make sense, actually, if he lived next door. That would make sense if he was... But this needs a keypad. Maybe it'll work.
I don't see how those... Some kind of...
Nah. Nah, that was a bit of a stretch. Alright. I'd like to question some more people. Ooh, hello. Cafe.
Maybe later. I don't feel an urge for a coffee break right now.
Oh man, I always feel an urge for a coffee break, like right this second. Oh, delicious. All right,
Not sure what happened here, but it looks like old damage. Somebody swept up the glass on the outside, but didn't bother with actually repairing the windows. Doesn't look functional. There's probably a staircase somewhere.
Like right here.
I think that leads to a church of some kind.
All right. Well, this place is boring.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary. The junk piles extend some half a mile into the empty eastern part of town. I doubt they're being added to, though. Nordson residents seem conscientious about recycling.
Let's go talk to the commissioner guy. Hopefully he's there. Oh, Gabriel too. Talk to Gabriel. What's up, Gabriel?
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
So, it looks like Leonard's accident was a murder after all.
Seems so, yeah. We have to catch this psycho before he strikes again.
Agreed.
He or she.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is? She may also go by the name Melinda.
I don't know about Katarina, but Melinda? That's the name of the school teacher, I
Ooh.
think. At least that's what I heard the kids call her outside.
Are you absolutely sure?
Positive. As far as I know, she's the only Melinda in Nordsund.
That's excellent news. If you see her, take her into custody immediately, and let your colleagues know to be on the lookout too.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Now we have a reason to go to the school.
What do you know about Melinda, the school teacher?
Not a lot. I've seen her around with the children, but that's about it.
What do you know about Leonard Dahl?
Nothing really. I never got to talk to him much.
I found this among Leonard's remains.
Ah, probably his key then. Unless the killer dropped it in there. In any case, I don't know what it opens.
Can we do like...
Not while we're talking. All right.
Good luck out.
Can we scan items in our inventory? Probably not, right? No. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it does, but in the game, within the game, it doesn't really make sense. Hi.
I had a few questions.
By all means.
I learned that Leonard's death wasn't an accident. He was placed in that machine after his death.
I suspected as much. Any leads on his killer?
No, but it would be a strange coincidence if there was no connection to Carl and Maya.
I concur. Thanks for the update. We remain at your disposal if you need help.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
Did you know Leonard Dahl?
Not at all. I only first learned his name this morning.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sorry, I'm...
I don't like that response.
Did you know Leonard?
Not at all.
Alright, I guess so.
I learned that... No.
I concur.
I guess you're fine then.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
It's the key I found in the recycling.
So... Fine.
I don't need to look that up.
Great.
I don't see how that...
Well, let's go to the school. Actually, let's end the episode, and then next time we'll go to the school. Can you have some coffee? Have some coffee.
A thermos.
You totally earned it, Vera. Delicious. Yummy. And I am going to end the episode, go refill my coffee in real life, and then, oh god, she has no nose. And then I'm going to record another episode. Hope you guys are enjoying this still. I am. Great freaking game. Also, I should reiterate, if you'd like to purchase this game for yourself and play through it with a different kind of Vera than I am, purchase it using my link below on GOG. Greatly appreciated. It supports the channel, and you get to have a whole lot of funs. I love these point-and-click games. They're so good. So good. They get your brain going. It's great when games do that. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon for another episode. Bye, friends. Bye-bye.